Forward loss. hand stays 3 centimeters away, is that right? Your hand stays 3 centimeters away, is that right?
Yeah, we lit. Hatap. Yeah. Man, the Most High, man, the Heavenly One I knew, man. Y'all know what's going on. Peace and love to the gods and the goddess planet T, my planet Key, planet Kai. And it's stuck the just got on the phone with no love, man. I just got on the phone with Drip God. I just got on the phone with my brother, man, Christopher Neal and Jr., man. And that boy doing well, man. That boy doing perfect, man. I just sent that boy some money too, man. You did. Free my brother, man. No cap. Free Drip God. But yeah, man, I hope y'all having a wonderful ending cycle. Take care of y'all mind, body, spirit, soul. Stand above them ethers, stand above that plane or the higher above, you know what I'm saying? Tapped into that frequency and that vibration. Keeping your mind tuned in to Elion, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of risk at that, you know what I'm saying? The riskians, you did. But y'all know what's going on, man. We finna get down and get some content. Oh, look who have, it's your channel first birthday, a year on. Hey, we got a fucking birthday, bro. Today is my channel birthday. Today is my channel birthday. Yeah, so we definitely gotta pop out shit, man. It's the channel birthday today, man. My solar returning, 8 days? This shit crazy, bro. Nigga finna be 24 in the Matrix. Your boy finna be 24 in the Matrix. You did. Hit the Heisman on their ass. Hit the Heisman on their ass. Hold on, get up on me. Hold on, get up on me. You, back up on me. No cap, man. We finna have a good little live screen. I'm still so happy I got to talk to my brother today, man. Hear my brother voice, man. That boy, no love, man. He doing good, though, y'all. He doing good, man. Just went on hear what he talking about with that court. Get my brother up out of there. My brother say them boy went down the road today, the way. He talking about, boy, they sent them boy down the road today. And he was wondering why he didn't go to court today. And get what? The Most High working in their favor, because get what? If my brother went to court, they probably would have sentenced my brother, you know what I'm saying? So my brother got down, bro. My brother got down covered, boy. No cap. My brother is covered. Like, that shit crazy. To hear the story, what he told me, boy, that shit is fucking crazy. Yo, my mama texted me soon as I get in the house. Your brother on the phone? And I was just asking her about my brother in the car. Like, Mom, you ain't heard from my brother? That shit is fucking crazy how the universe works, bro. Can't make this shit up, bro. It's from line to flying, for real. I ain't gonna cap it, I got me some records, I got me some money, gang. I'm gonna vote by the you're gonna flipping and dumping, gang. The Warriors in Miami playing tonight. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Oh yeah, we finna conquer this shit too, bro. These niggas got me fucked up. Think I can't whoop these niggas ass, but watch this shit. Put belt to ass. I'm finna put belt to ass. Ain't that's crazy? Both of my phones was just on the same percent. What the fuck? Both of them was just on 60%. Then they dropped to 59. That's weird as fuck. I ain't gonna care, but I got me some records, I got me some money, gang. I'm on the member, the jumper, the sugar, the flipping and jumping, gang. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, y'all lit, bro. I just got paid today. Nigga energy through the roof right now. Hailstorm, blizzard, yeah, I've been through tons of rain. Damn, why I feel like I used the thumbnail already. I never used it. Get ready to go to work tomorrow, make that bad, make that bad. Get ready to go to work tomorrow, make that bad. That's all I'm thinking about, nigga, going to work tomorrow. Nah, think about texting no female, none of that shit, man. I don't think about work. That would be a nigga downfall right there. Trying to text female, trying to talk to female. Hell nah, nigga, focus on going to work. Nigga knocking this series down too, bro. No cap. I'm trying my hardest not to get copyrighted no more though. Hell yeah, but we knocking this shit down. I'm like, bro, this nigga low key turn this game up. I'm on mama, bro. I'm fucking this game up, bro. I don't know, it's something about this game, bro. I really like this game. I ain't really never been hooked to a game before, but this one, the close of the 8. That boy be there, drop. That boy be there live right now, boy. Oh god, I get to catch a live, boy.
Mimicking the energy that you put out. And also when you understand artificial intelligence doesn't follow a program. So that's why I said you cannot confine yourself to a certain ideology. You can't confine yourself, or I'm Muslim, or I'm Christian, because artificial intelligence doesn't do that. Because artificial intelligence, I guess you could say, is pseudo, but you know, in reality, pseudo information in itself is actually the real truth, because that means that you're able to understand the science of circumology. You understand all perspectives to get one truth. That's what artificial intelligence does. You cannot get the truth just by connecting yourself to religion.
Damn, but I caught a fucking live stream.
You cannot only get the truth just by connecting yourself to any form of theological context. You got to study everything. right?
Yeah, that real shit.
So
He
that's why I
right.
said
You gotta study
artificial
everything. You can't
intelligence
just
is
stay
being used as
stuck.
a mechanism
That's why
to
people get
siphon the
fucked up
energy
at.
of
They
the
just stay
chosen ones.
stuck in the
Those who
box.
have authentic thoughts. That's why I keep telling people, think for yourself while it's still legal.
Legal too, yeah.
Think for yourself while it's still legal to.
Facts.
Because sooner or later, so in the near future, by 2030, it's going to be illegal for you to think for yourself. It's going to be illegal. And I also talk about that in my book as well.
Yeah, I gotta get me that book. I ain't got that motherfucker yet.
And also, speaking of my book, I was going to give out this information a long time ago, but my book is also being considered to be, they try to, somebody
Shadow
wants to turn
Bandit.
it into a Netflix series. They want to turn my book, The Sacred Book of the Chosen, into a Netflix series. A science fiction book that's based on eugenics, and the eugenics system they're basically trying to extract the DNA of so-called black women, because the black women, they have the mitochondrial DNA in order to connect themselves to the magnetosphere.
That's a fact.
And I'm gonna show you the cover of it, sometime in the middle of the year, because I already got all the information and everything that I need for it, but I'm gonna get you guys together. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, nah, you say too much, start
So
fucking
I had
up
to put
shit.
that out. We're gonna get to some more questions.
Mom's the word.
Be like, I watched Brother Rich, and salute to Brother Rich. I watched his live earlier. So like I said, just because you see people doing different things doesn't mean that they're a so-called sellout.
Sellouts, yeah, I don't like that shit.
Sell out for anybody, because like I said, don't nobody control me. I control myself.
Supreme facts. Everybody quick to call a nigga a sellout, boy. I don't like that shit. I be feel like nigga who call you a sellout, they be the one who sell out shit to me. Like, bro, what the hell you calling me a sellout for?
Releasing 28 days later, movie
Hit dog a holler.
Resident Evil 9 comes out next month. Yeah, actually, that's what Neuralink is all about. Because when you have Neuralink, the reason why they have Neuralink is because they don't have enough neuromelanin to create the energy that's connected to the olfactory nerve. The olfactory nerve is on the right hemisphere of the brain, which is basically a personification of the Christ energy. So what happens is, when you have these nanoparticles and these digital ID systems all out, in your neurological faculties, and you put Neuralink, what's going to happen is that these neutrinos
take over your neurons.
It's basically going to dematerialize the two frontal lobes of the brain.
So the brain, yeah, that's a fact. It take over your neurons.
The brain is going to put you in a state of
and start controlling your neuron pathways.
Is what creates
the neuron flow. Yeah, that's a fact.
Right? So that's why I said,
if
artificial intelligence or any type
you gotta
of
think, if they could take over your fucking frontal lobe of your brain, nigga, you's basically a robot now.
So that's why I said they want to use psychotronic microscopic nanotechnology
to take control of that shit.
Energy and siphon your thoughts. They want to siphon your brain waves
and collect it to a cloud. Extracting your thoughts. Like they had the fucking cloud for the games and shit. It don't really be on the console, but it be on your cloud. China already be on some shit like this too. That's why I be thinking they be experimenting with the niggas in China and then release it to the world after they get done doing it with the niggas in China. Cause them niggas got fucking face recognition. They buy shit with their faces, all type of shit. We do those too though, over here. Think about it, Face ID.
Now, it's kind of like, I already spoke about this, I already extrapolated this.
This shit go hand in hand.
When it comes to the
I don't give nobody talking about that shit go hand in hand. You buy shit with your face on Face ID.
They're actually gonna put the Epstein files inside the Grand Theft Auto video game. That's why they've been pushing it back so much.
Yeah, so much. You talking about that GTA 6?
The last Grand Theft Auto, they show you the reality of the deep state.
Or the deep state.
The deep state.
Yeah.
When you look at the Statue of Liberty in the last
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto it was.
It was I think it was Grand Theft Auto Liberty City.
It shows Hillary Clinton as being the lady
of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah.
They're mocking the deep state.
I think it was Liberty City. That was Liberty City.
Because I think it's based out of Miami, and they have an island in the game to where it's a mission to where it's able to lead you to the so-called Epstein files.
Like oh shit! Because in order to and you think about it, they really put it in our face with the Pablo Escobar shit. With the goddamn, you going to the island and going to goddamn take the gold.
But they
They put this shit right in our faces, boy. Damn it, cold the fuck out here. Woo, shit.
Salute to Divinity Warrior. Will you be open to doing a live on how to separate yourself from the existing systems of control? Yeah, and I also talk about that in my book also. So I'm eventually gonna put out, you know, a demonstration on that eventually. But first, you know what I'm saying, like, we gotta make things make sense. It's because, like I said, we're at the close of the age. Because a lot of people, they're not able to comprehend symbolism. So I want to give people the edification for that.
Oh, what's really going on, bro? Yeah, that's a fact, be there.
So eventually, I'm gonna get on that. So there's a lot of stuff that
make that shit come
haven't
full
talked
circle.
about. I'm gonna be talking about it in the near future.
Right. Man, my sister bought me all the
you don't
goddamn
need
juice.
status correction because you're at the close of the age.
I don't know. I'm gonna drink all this shit.
What happens is you cannot fight paperwork with paperwork.
Nah, you can't.
Because the paperwork in itself is connected to
some
fraud.
Bullshit, yeah.
So that means that the paperwork in itself, it's kind of like multiplying any number by zero. That's what's going on right now. So there's no reason to correct your status, because when you sign over your nature, you sign over your birthright. Signing over your nature, you're still connecting yourself right back to the corporate system.
That's a fact.
So that's why I said you got to let Mother Nature do the work.
Do the work, yeah. She gonna have to clean up.
Only Mother Nature.
Mother Nancy.
So there's no reason for using paper genocide to fight against them.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's that all that paper genocide. That's not you basically tying it back into the vein.
Torture Hamilton, salute to you, brother.
Paper genocide, they don't mix.
And salute to Ham Mappington Edits. Even as a chosen one, do you feel that it's necessary to do the doom? Yeah, you got to get your resources in order. You gotta be prepared for everything, bro. You gotta have some gold. You gotta have some silver. You know
copper.
You gotta have some ammunition and things of that nature.
Yeah,
because
copper.
You want to be very much resourceful as we get to that transition
have some
period.
food, stored food.
You don't want to
too.
be out here naked. You know what I'm saying?
And you want to find people that you can network with too.
You gotta prep. Eventually, I'm gonna create a transmission on how to prepare yourself. As you have the fall of the church and the fall of the economic
the deep
system.
state. Well, the deep state already been failed. They've been failed. Deep state government been failed. And you think about it, deep state started following that shit when they took over the Trump. When they took over that Trump shit, that Capitol building, that's when the deep state was going through its worst state. With the fucking 300, the committee 300. Bible was talking about them goddamn saying how they were part of the goddamn order. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Why is it so cold? I'm on line, but it would have just shifted. Hey, sister.
Like maybe 3 more questions, and I'm about to cut out because we almost at the hour 30 mark.
God damn, boy.
Put the rice bowls in the chat and salute to everybody who pulled up tonight. So do you
Art.
mind reading the question I asked regarding
It's simple gonna drop. You see that bingo card? I mean, their bingo vision board. Whatever. That's so dope.
You so creative.
Man.
What's that? Infinity?
Yeah, I had put it there.
Is that more feminine?
Yes. I don't know how to spell it.
More cruising.
I didn't see it, but the movie Leave the World Behind is actually a documentary. It's actually a documentary of what's going to be taking place in the
near future. Oh, shit. Right, and that's what my brother was just talking about, the Stranger Things. Oh, shit.
They're basically,
yeah, I might need to watch this Stranger Things.
They're basically a threat to the energetic grid system. Because like I said, in the movie Leave the World Behind, the grid went down.
Man, my brother was just talking about that shit.
Things of that nature.
Bro, this shit is fucking crazy. I gotta send this shit to Weez.
The prequel to the movie, or the sequel to the movie was Civil War. So when you have the grid going down, that's when you're going to have the Civil War, because it's going to be a multitude of people on the planet fighting for resources. Right? That's what's happening. Everything is a script. Everything is a script that's being played.
So basically, it's a cosmic goddamn.
I would say to move off the coastlines.
Yeah,
move off the coastlines,
that's why it's important to be like in the middle.
So much in the Midwest area.
Yeah, that's
Midwest
a fact.
area is
I'm gonna be real, bro. If a motherfucker in Florida, California,
I guess you can say that's a safe zone.
New York,
Midwest area, just definitely move off
Chicago,
the coastlines. Specifically California,
New York,
City,
Florida,
Washington D.C.,
especially
Washington D.C. I don't know if they fixed it, but a long time ago,
I want to say goddamn.
I mean, you was able to look
Texas
up
too,
DC,
but Texas big as shit.
Because the new headquarters
So you might be
of the
straight in
United States
Texas.
government is actually going to be in Denver.
Denver, yeah, Denver,
right?
Colorado.
This is why they got Cheyenne Mountain. You know what I'm saying? This is why they got
the Blackfoot Mountain and locked up in Denver. That's a fact.
And I think
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, I believe.
Yeah, in Denver. ADX.
Locked up in a maximum prison.
Sprint 300 feet on the ground.
Colorado somewhere. And those tunnels, and that tunnel system in itself is connected to Cheyenne Mountain. Okay. One more question. And like I said, I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend on Saturday.
Free Baba, y'all know, man. No cap.
I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend on Saturday, and I'm going to be pulling up to KT the Arch Degrees event. So,
Free Baba, y'all know, man. No cap.
For those of you who live in Atlanta, in that geographical area, pull up. Okay. The monks walking was basically a sign of judgment.
I knew
it's a sign of judgment because, like I said, remember from the 2017, 2023,
I'm definitely gonna try to pop out on that, but yeah.
That created an ancient owl symbol over the geographical landmass of America. And the reason that is because, like I said, we're going through a transitional period. So the ancient owl symbol.
Gratitude on God. They just stood on my shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Everybody stand on their gratitude. Yeah, gratitude.
So when you look into Jonah chapter 3, verse 5, it says Nineveh shall be overthrown, because Nineveh is a nomenclature appellation title that's connected to America, because Nineveh was connected to the Assyrian Empire.
Big gratitude, no cap.
Babylon. And America in real time is modern day Babylon, right? So the monks walking is basically a severe warning talking about the collapse of the corporate system that was controlled by, the oligarchs and the plutocracy. See. Want to get one more question in, and we got to end the transmission. And I got an interview that's going to be I'm going to be uploading here sometime next week, and I'm going to be doing one of those at least once a month. So I'm going to be doing some different things on the channel. So be prepared for that. Salute to my guy Moski, DJ Mo. Salute to my brother. Top 5 DJ in the nation. All right, let me go. I don't really see no questions. Give me at least one more before I cut out.
Age of Aquarius, nigga. You better know it's up there and it's stuck there. Age of Aquarius, nigga. We taking this shit over, nigga.
Is there hope for those who are homeless, jobless, and careless? Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm actually going to be doing a program. I reached out to some homeless shelters and I was one to give out free books and free food.
That nigga said,
like
will
I said,
Rashad ever get out? Yes, the nigga get out. What the fuck?
And the homeless shelters, they turned me down.
Nigga ain't got life in prison. What the hell?
Radical. So
niggas be asking some dumbass questions.
Is, when it gets hot outside a little bit, when the weather kind of breaks, I'm gonna, I'm gonna set up a lot of flyers, and I'm gonna, there's a parking lot in this park or whatever that's close to my crib or whatever, and I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna be handing out free food and books to the homeless people.
What? Free books and food?
And there's a lot of homeless people up here, and people walk by them people like they don't give
a fuck
at all. So I'm just gonna extend my hand for that. So there is hope for, if you have a heart, you know what I'm saying, there is hope for people who are jobless and homeless, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta extend your hand. You gotta extend your hand and help people. Because like I said, because when you reach a certain level of intelligence, you see yourself in everybody. If I was down on my level, I would want somebody to give me $50, give me $60. Because I would, you know what I'm saying, that's what I do, when I see somebody down on their luck. So it's kind of like, it's an energy exchange.
Yeah, it's an energy exchange.
Those who took that, the draconian juice.
That's all money is, an energy exchange, if you think about it.
Those who took the draconian juice,
you get paid for your time.
It's one of those things where your physiology is going to decline eventually because, like I said, the neutrinos is coming in because the neutrinos is supposed to resurrect the body. But the so-called draconian juice that they put in your arm or whatever, those who took it,
this nigga keeps spamming that shit. Where Rashad ever got?
All throughout your body. Because technology
this
locks
nigga
down
delusional.
DNA, and we're going through the great purification period, which is basically the unraveling process. So when you have the unraveling of DNA, a lot of people are not going to be able to reap the benefits of it because they have technology being locked down to their physiology.
Technology.
It's another way to keep you connected to the synthetic grid system. They want to trap your soul and your spirit. That way it can be teleconnected to the energetic grid system. They want to keep you stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
That is another way. So the draconian juice in itself is basically kind of like a floppy disk or a USB drive. They're trying to save your essence in the form of technology. So like I said, if you got that, draconian juice in you, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a synaptic firewall. It's like a firewall. You're going to be blocked from being able to enhance your DNA. So that's when, in the enhancing of the DNA in itself is basically the activation of the X gene, which makes you an X-man. Because when you activate the X gene, you connect yourself to the magnetosphere, where you become Magneto, non-science technology, where you're able to reap the benefits of your spiritual gifts that's connected to the Bathari gland in the hippocampus layer of the brain. So that's where you get your spiritual gifts and ESP, extrasensory perception. All that stuff comes from the olfactory nerve that gives the etheric combustion to the hippocampus layer of the brain. That's when you get into psychometry, clairvoyance, intuition. I said I was gonna get. I'm gonna do one more question. Yeah, salute to Dr. Phil. I actually just talked to him a few days ago, actually.
Shout out Dr. Phil, nigga, yeah.
Valentine's salute to Baba.
Salute to Baba, man. But nah, it's only one Baba. I can't even say that. Shout out Dr. Phil, though. But nah, it's only one Baba, nigga. Baba, y'all know him, man. Dr. Malachi York. It's only one Baba, nigga.
Now, my process.
That's my spiritual father, nigga.
A lot of people gotta understand the dynamics of shape-shifting. Shape-shifting is operated by way of liquid crystal polarization, which is liquid crystal technology. So it operates on the melanocortin 1 receptor gene. So when you, like for instance, like a video game, the PS5.
PS5, yeah, nigga.
PS5 is what processes the image.
On live screen right now, I'm on P5.
On the screen, which is a holographic projection. So the same thing takes place when you're looking at draconian reptilians or a shapeshifter or a skinwalker, because it placates on your emotions, and your emotions is basically controlled by only what you think you want to see. So that's why I said it's a processing system. So that's how shape-shifting works. It's the same gene that, chameleons have. It's called the melanocortin 1 receptor gene. So like I said, shape-shifting, it operates on liquid crystal technology. So that's why when you see stuff on the TV screen and they get the glitching and you see the eyes changing, that's because the glitching in itself is an interface transition. And that interface transition is what's basically manipulating the liquid crystal technology that is being projected on the screen.
On the screen.
So that's what I said.
Shit.
So it operates, it's like a chromatophore.
Oh.
The chromatophore is what processes the image, and the image is projected on the screen.
Oh,
which is basically the illusion. That's how shapeshifting works.
Oh shit!
But yeah,
that boy be there dropping
everybody in
gym.
the chat,
No cap.
I gotta get my son in the tub. He gotta go to school tomorrow.
Be there, so you gotta get his son in the tub.
Working on themselves. So like I said, do not chase nothing during this time period.
I told my brother that.
A lion doesn't chase his prey.
I told, come on now.
That walks in the path of the lion. So you gotta be in alignment in order to reap the benefits of the resources that the universe has basically laid out for you. So you have to be in alignment. You can't force shit in the fifth dimension. Everything comes to you when you open your heart up, because the heart in itself is highly magnetic. That's why I keep telling people, study neurocardiology, right? So if your heart is open, everything is going to come to you in full circle.
That's a fact.
You don't have to chase nothing. You ain't got to chase relationships. You ain't got to chase money. You ain't got to chase materialism. Everything is going to work in conjunction.
W live stream be there. W live stream, twin. W live stream. No cap, man. W live stream. W be there. W. Infinite gratitude. I shook divine love. Shout out to my Shaqaq be there, man. W live stream, man. W live stream. Yeah, nigga. Rice bowls in the chat, nigga. Yes, sir, nigga. Rice bowls in the chat, nigga. Yes, sir. Green light, nigga. Green light, yes, sir. Free Baba, man. Free Baba, man. Yeah. Free Dr. Malachi Z. York, man. Light is on the burn. You want it done to you. I know it's been the last time. Called you back on your line. In your hand. The letter to the land. You waffle, free Dr. Malachi Z. York, man. Free the master teacher, man. Yeah, stay focused on the mission, nigga. Free the master teacher, man. Free my brother, man. To the land. We was speaking, I didn't end up like too much disease. Turtle Island, nigga, yeah, nigga. No, they C6. Feathers up, feathers up. You didn't notice right. What's the overbite? Then get land. Help me on the ladder to the land. Since I last called you back on your line, but I hope that you'll hurt from your hand. Ladder to the land. I shook, man. I shook. Gratitude be there. I shook, man. Gratitude, brother. Gratitude for everything you done. Teaching me that rope, man. Teaching me to hang on to that motherfucker. Don't let go. Keep going on that divine knowledge, man. Gratitude be there. All the transmission you put out there, twin. Gratitude, brother. Gratitude. I'm finna go play the game. No cap. Damn, buddy, nigga be there as it drops the gym. I'm finna run that bit back one more time.
Balance due to the neutrinos that's coming in from the magnetosphere. So not far behind the twins, which is the blue star Kachina and the red star Kachina. in the macrocosmic aspect.
That's a
Will
fact,
come the
yeah.
purifier, the red star
Crip and
Kachina,
blood,
bring
nigga.
the
This shit
day
a
of
bloodline
purification.
thing,
We're
nigga.
in
It's
that
in the
time period right
cosmos,
now.
nigga.
And on this day of Earth, her creatures and all life as we know it will change forever. The appearance of the twins begins a period of 7 years. So that was the window period from 2020 to 2027. That is what you get. Your personification of the 7-year tribulation period. So the 7-year tribulation period we're going through because 2027 is the fall of the Vatican Church. And I already did a whole transmission talking about that. So this 7-year period is where you have the chakra system of the planet and the chakra system of your human circulatory system is going
Basically going in a reboot state. And that's why I was telling my brother we need to be focused on self. Nigga, fuck everybody else, nigga. I don't care if you gotta feel selfish, nigga. Focus on yourself. And that's what other people should be doing too, is focus on their self.
The crown chakra of planet Earth. That's what Greenland is. It's the crown chakra of Turtle Island. So the appearance of the twins of the 7-year period, which will be our final opportunity to change your ways. You better change your motherfucking
ways. Yeah, this the year you gotta change your ways. Stop smoking, stop drinking, stop all that partying, stop talking to these females. This the time when you should be locked to yourself. That's a fact. That's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. Really, this year is the year, bro. If you don't make it, if you don't break whatever you got to break this year, nigga, your ass gonna be stuck in this shit forever, bro.
Look, you better stop the smoking. You better stop all that drinking. You better stop all that partying. So this is the time where you should get armed and you should get your knowledge up.
See?
You get in the weight room.
See?
You have to take this time period right now so serious. You got to be so serious about your evolution.
Exactly. If it wasn't 2025, niggas, boy, it gotta be 2026.
Synthetic energy that was controlled by the moon for the last 6,000 to 12,000 years. Many will appear have lost their souls in the final days because there's a lot of people around who ain't got no motherfucking souls. There's a lot of people who are NPCs who are basically known as loopers. Loopers are basically people who go through the same shit over and over. They're stuck in the orbit of dysfunction.
Oh shit.
So intense that nature of the changes will be that those who are weak in spiritual awareness.
So they stuck in a cycle.
But the main reason why people is going to go insane is because they have an emotional connection to people, places, and possessions, which basically cultivates the three-dimensional apparatus. So,
like when I lost my money, I wasn't connected to the money. I didn't give a fuck about that shit.
You have to be very balanced during this transitional period. Or is you gonna lose your mind?
Yeah, I heard it at the point, but I started thinking, I'm like, hold on, bro.
I need my house, I need my car.
I'm like, hold on, I'm not connected to this shit, bro. Nigga, if I transcend right now, nigga, I can't take this shit with me, nigga. None of this shit going with me. Only my soul can go up to the higher above. That's why you can't be connected to none of the materialistic shit in the first place. This shit is not yours in the first place. You could buy it, but you can't hold on to this shit. Because once you hold on to it soulfully, emotionally, you get stuck here to the materialistic realm, the third dimensional realm. I say, I would not let myself get stuck here. I say, yo, I will ascend to the higher above. I will ascend to the heavens. I will ascend to Orion. I will ascend back to Sirius, Series B, Series A, Series C. I know where I come from. I come from the higher above. I am the higher above. I say, yo. I shall go back to Malakut. I say, yo. I will sit on the throne with Anu. I say, yo. Elion, El, Razael, the heavenly one.
So, hold on for a second. Let me get down to the rest of the presentation.
We will all
now
walk in that light,
now remember,
that green light, that Etherean light,
everything is a script,
that ether light.
Right?
I say,
everything is a script. You gotta understand something. So when you're looking at the Super Bowl, you got the Seahawks, you got the Broncos, you got the Rams, and you got the Patriots. The Seahawks is basically personification of seers. Seers that's able to see beyond the veil. Because that's where truth becomes the seat of judgment. And then you got the Broncos, is basically the personification of the white horse, or I guess you could say the red fire horse, right? Which is basically the fall of the empire system that's connected to patriotism and nationalism, where they create this dynamic of a new world order. And then you got the ram, which is a representation of the Christ energy, which is also a form of sacrifice. So there's going to be a lot of sacrifices as we transition, because they're going to try to siphon the energy. There's going to be a lot of sacrifices in between the times of the end of March as we going through April. There's going to be a big sacrifice somewhere, you know, with celebrities or whatever. So you have to be very careful with your energy. That's why I said you cannot have an emotional connection to people, places, and possessions, because they're going to use the sacrificial energy in order to keep you in a fixed position reality. Now, you got to also, Aries is basically working in conjunction with Neptune right now. So the ram in itself is also the personification of the ramming or the eradication process.
They
of
go
the
astrology.
illusions.
Astrology.
And then you got, so this is also
You gotta
a
know
transition
astrology.
because the Bronco is also a representation of the fire horse in 2026, and
The
then
red
in
horse.
2027 is when you go to the year of the goat,
And
or
we in the year of the
ram,
horse.
which is basically the same thing. So what you see taking place right now is a script. This is a prophetic script that's taking place in real time. So even when you go here, the white horse. Hold on. You got the white horse. The rider is often interpreted as either the Antichrist, who appears as the false Messiah. Like I was telling you guys about the Hopi prophecy, it basically extrapolated that evidence. Who appears as the false Messiah, offering a false peace. Donald Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, all these world leaders giving you the illusion of progressiveness because they want to build some motherfucking smart cities. Or the symbol of the victorious spread of gospel. Depending on the theological perspective, the right.
He over here? Yes. Here. Please kill him, cause I can't go to sleep if he don't got tonight. I can't go all the way up there.
Give me the broom. Give me some napkins. Give me some napkins. It's a water boy, it ain't a roach.
That's a water boy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't never be way up there like that anyway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't get away from you like that other one got away from you that time.
Nah, I'm a real hunter.
Remember that time I went over at the other house, got away, boy. I was like,
Nah, see that one, he was on some other. He started going to cracks, and you know what I'm saying. Once they started going to cracks and stuff, it's over with.
Right.
He see whatever he went to like the crack.
He
It was
went into one of them
cracks, yeah, on the house.
No, they know the house. These cockroaches so small, they like human. They smarter than human.
Yeah, they are.
But I know I wasn't gonna be able to go to sleep because that's why I spray every week. I don't know where he came from, but
They either come from when we come in the door,
I ain't even seen no cockroaches.
or they come from like window sills and stuff. But him, they know they don't got no bones, so they could squeeze through things.
I might see one like once a month, but I definitely ain't seen one crawling all up there.
My mom did say it's been raining.
Yeah, it's rainy. Yeah, they come out in the rain.
Rider has a bow, a weapon, and a crown, victory, and goes forth conquering to conquer. Then, like I said, the year 2027, you cannot make this up. This is a script that they basically following. You cannot make none of this shit up. So 2027 is the year of the goat, or I guess you could say the year of the ram. But everything is signs and symbols. They putting it right in front of your face.
Right.
Right? Because the Patriots, they represent the fall of the old order. They represent the old paradigm shift. They're basically a representation of the fall of the Roman occupational government. Right?
That's what me and my brother just talking about wrong earlier. What the fuck? Nigga, this shit is too much aligning with the fuck we were just talking about. Like he hitting everything we just talking about, bro.
Like custom workout plan?
April, so take care of your energy during
Yeah, I got it. I sent this to my brother though,
Take
so
care
he
of your
got the video.
motherfucking energy. So,
Is that probably
and
sleep?
then when you look at this, the United States freezes all visa processes
And I can't
for
wait to let
75
Creek get out,
countries,
boy.
including Somalia, Russia,
Creeking
and
out, bro,
Iran.
real soon. What? On my soul,
Now,
I can
Donald
feel it.
Trump, He is basically playing both sides, and I'm gonna prove it to
Yeah,
you.
Donald Trump playing both sides. I knew it too. Fucking goddamn 30-degree Mason.
I spoke about this book before. Hold on.
What book that is?
I spoke about this book before.
What book that is, twin?
It's called More Than Dogma.
Yeah, More Than Dogma. By Arbor Pike.
Now, he talks
Arbor
about
Pike, bitch ass.
how the Western
Hope
world
your
is
ass
going
got
to be
that
going
right
against
in
the
your grave,
Islamic
nigga.
State, which is connected to Iran. So don't be surprised if you have a so-called, cyber attack, which is basically
fucking goddamn grid. The nigga gonna shut off the grid. I can feel this shit. Yo, shut down the grid. That's what me and my brother been talking about, that fucking grid shit, bro.
This book right here called The Green Book.
The Green Book.
The Green Book by Muammar Gaddafi.
Muammar
And the Green Book is
Gaddafi.
basically talking about the collapse of the democratic system and how to rebuild it. So during this time period, you got to get this book.
The Green Book.
Because as you have the fall of the old systems, this book is going to teach you how to rebuild everything.
Okay.
And Baba Rod Hayes, he the one that put me onto this book.
So you can't call everybody Baba, bro. Everybody's not your Baba.
And also put my book in, you know what I'm saying?
He talking about Baba Rod Hayes. Hell nah, nigga. That nigga is Rod Hayes. You call him Chief Honey, if anything, nigga, not calling him no fucking Baba. Hell nah. He don't even call himself Baba. What the fuck?
Get it on Amazon.
Yeah, be there, gotta chill with that Baba shit. He just calling everybody his Baba.
Now,
everybody's not your Baba. That's how you get misled.
Currency has
you only have one Baba. Only one spiritual father. Not goddamn 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 spiritual father. No. Y'all got them get misled like that. Hell no.
Because they're basically trying to create some type of civil unrest, and they're trying to create
that when niggas see you trying to
goddamn of the new world order.
You trying to goddamn.
It's a part of the script. So these is basically the early signs of the four nemesis.
I'm walking on one side, nigga. We're not walking on multiple sides, no.
Because they're trying to create the new world order. So like
I learned some shit from another nigga, but I'm not from not calling you Baba. That's too sacred, bro. That's too sacred. That name right there is very sacred.
Talk about the closing of
Baba?
the portals
No.
also in this book. So you have famine in America. Because, like I said, you got the eradication of the grid system. If the grid goes
even
down,
Faye said that shit, nigga. We only call one person Baba, nigga. We're not calling everybody Baba.
There's going to be a lot of people who are not going to be able to, stand on 10 toes because,
stand on 9. We're not standing on 10. We're standing on 9. See, that's how you know be there. He kind of off with their right knowledge a little bit. Like, he talking about 10. We know 10 not even a fucking real number. Nigga, what the hell?
And then for the sword, which is war, misery, drawn near them.
Oh God, when you walking into Wapu, bro, we know 10 is not a real number, bro. 10 is a number of 1 and 2. I mean 1 and 0 put together. 12 is a number of 1 and 2 put together. 11 is a number of 1 and 1 put together. These are what you call compound numbers. They are not whole numbers. The real whole numbers go up to 9. They stop at 9. You go from 1 to 9. Once you get to 9, you're going into another dimension. You start another plane. Niggas know that already. Obviously, he don't. I'm off that shit. I'm finna put on the goddamn music. He better get his shit together, boy. I ain't not control about it, though. I'm drinking all the goddamn juice. This shit got they gonna have my ass got there going, boy. Oh my god. Let me get right, bro. Hold on. Pull this shit up, man. Oh, they're cracking seals, popping tops, pulling up goddamn Arizona. This shit funny as hell. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, mow up, mow up, pull up, mow up, mow up. Pop the top, pop the top. Pop the top. Papa Doc, Papa Doc. Hey, that boy Papa Doc used to teach me a lot when I was a little boy. Oh my God. I ain't gonna cap it, I got me some records, I got me some money, gang. I don't give a fuck, but the shit get the flipping and dumping, gang. Hailstorm, blizzard, yeah, I've been through tons of rain. I ain't gonna lie, bro, when you really look at us and look at how we really look, and look at the fucking Most High, and look at, you know what I'm saying, Mother Ninty, and, you know what I'm saying, Murdoch, and look at goddamn, look at Baletta, you look at goddamn, you know what I'm saying, you even look at Hey Lyle, look at Tarnush, look at all their faces, you know what I'm saying, look at their eyes, even look at Arishkia, fucking, ID, look at Enlil, look at Inky, you know what I'm saying, when you look, go on the holy tablets, and you really look at how they look, and you put their face up to your face, you will see similar features. It's on my soul. If you know, you know. Alright, man, I'm finna switch to these nigga ass. Cause these nigga got me fucked up. Bruh, what's up, bruh? I just got back and I fucking died. Yeah, that Leo moon activated, just so y'all know. It's finna be dramatic as hell. Yeah, man, I was born on the full moon. Just so y'all know, I was born on the full moon in Leo. So you know I gotta express myself dramatically as hell. And yeah, I just found out today that my little nephew was born on a full moon too. And guess what? Leo. And he's a what? Aquarius sun, just like me. Oh yeah, y'all boys are slipping. Oh, you tried to hit me with the hachiki. I'm gonna fuck you up, buddy. Let me show you what whooping ass look like. Oh, you trying to fuck me up? I see you, buddy. What the fuck, bro? Alright. Let me put this phone right here real quick so I can lock in on this goofy ass nigga, man. Free Baba, y'all know him, man. Free Dr. Malakazi York. Free my brother, man. No love, man. Free Drip God. You did. Free little Chris, man. Free Christopher O'Neal in the Jr. Alright. See, this is not it. Like, what the fuck? You got no health already, man. She just got down jumping out the building like a crackhead. What today is? A Monday? Yeah, man. We got the Raws on a Monday, man. I was born on a Monday, too. I was about to say, bro, she died, bro. Nigga. Let's see, can we got down smoke bomb? Oh, there got down smoke bomb. What the fuck? Oh, you shit.
You are mine.
Get your goofy ass out of here, boy. Get your goofy ass out of here, boy. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Oh. Break yourself, nigga. See how they don't want to give me no health? Nah, bullshit.
Hey, don't want to say.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try to assassinate these niggas. Man. Bro, I can't make this shit up.
I will end you quickly. You'll regret challenging me. Join me, please. Dead. Whoa. Huh? What a waste. There's always something. If I found something, you know.
Two fight this shit, boy.
Heard that. Killer is about. I should be cautious.
Peace and love, y'all. Welcome to the live stream. I'm over here assassinating people like crazy. Got him. Shit like taking candy from a baby.
Today.
Did.
Can't see this. Let's go. Ah! What is?
I assassinate, I get more SP. Let me see. It should be list 1, not 2.
All you can.
Come here. Let me get your butt over here. Got it. Alright, now it's time to move up to the castle. I gotta unlock the gate for Yasuki. I'm gonna lock the gate for him real quick. I don't think I heard somebody. Alright, we good. There is some loot over here though. Yep. I need that. Let me put on my luck at it. Alright, let's get it. But nah, there's some barricaded. I think I got to get that with Yasuki. Let me see. Where the other one at? I think I got the other. Yeah, she the real parkour goddess, no cap. I could use the rope, but her climbing is way better. Alright, let's get this shit rolling, man. Come on, goddess, open the gate. What I gotta do, go on the other side? Out of there. Open the gate, hurry up, open the gate. I'm gonna assassinate him. Woohoo, she fire, boy. And I just did the muscle up. Gratitude to the goddess today, man. Hit the muscle up today. She been making me want to just do better at calisthenics. Alright, what it? Oh yeah, you caught. Come here. Cobra gonna strike every time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got you, my boy. Heat vision, heat sink, infrared on you. It's over with.
This could have been me.
Out of sight, out of mind. Alright, let me open the gate up.
That's done. Where are Yasuki and Sadatame?
I don't know where Yasuki at. And they got Suki, man.
Break the door, and I'll lead the way.
Stay close. I will protect you.
Do it. Hold on, let me get some speed. Hold on. Hit that bitch, son. Get out the way. Let's do it. Let me get out the way. Yeah, I don't want this shit. Real samurai in the building. Hold on. You shooting that blick at me? Like you really about that life? Let me show you something. Double whammy. Come here, big boy. What's up? Your turn. Let's hit. Hold on. Let me hit. Get it, big boy. Come on, big boy. Swing that bitch. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Big boy. Eats. Swing that bitch. Let's do it. Hold on. Now it's your turn. Big boy turn. Oh, you just want it. I'm going to give it to you then. Heavy. Woo-hoo. Okay. Y'all nigga wanna play today. Let's play. Everybody give me shit, nigga. Let's play. Everybody give me shit, nigga. Everybody give me shit. Boot your ass. Get back. Wham. Let's do it. Wham. Come here. Shouted to watch me slaughter their ass. Wham. Get your ass, nigga. Get up out of here. Come on. It's my thank you. Oh yeah, he can't fight. He's sick. I forgot. But yeah, shout out to Red Killer too though. Don't play with him. What it is? 1-1. Come on, nigga. You move too slow. Ares Mars activated right now, nigga. Come on. What the fuck, Yasuki? Ooh, I'm finna blitz you. Blitz. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I'm with all that. Hold on, let me get him up out of here. Yo, musket shooting ass. Let me show you what this samurai gonna do to you. Boot your ass to the wall, nigga. Hold on, bro. Didn't I just say let me get him up out of here? You just got a good little cheat shot on me. Get your ass to the ground. Block, gang. Block, gang. Block, gang, crazy. Block, gang, crazy. Hold on. Block, gang. Block, gang, crazy. Block, gang, crazy. Boot your ass, man. Thought this shit was sweet. Show you this shit sour. Get up, nigga. Get up. Nah, I ain't gonna shoot you with the bow. Block ain't crazy. Block ain't crazy. Boot your ass, nigga. Come here. Come back out here in this score, nigga. Come in the ball, nigga. Come in the circle, nigga. Come my pyramid, nigga. Slaughter your dog. Let's do it. Out of there. And the bow staff ain't talking about nothing. No, he don't lock the gate. Alright, alright. There go my girl. Naoe. There go my goddess. That's the real goddamn ninja right there, boy. Shawty gonna goddamn get active for real. This the best Assassin's Creed they ever made, y'all. You get to play as two different variations of a character. You get to play as a samurai and a ninja assassin. Like, it don't get no better than that.
Sadaoki, please.
Get off your knees.
I think this a trick. I'm finna have to kill his bitch ass. This Ares Mars is activated. Let's go, nigga.
Lord Mitsuhide. We can lead our clan with honor again. Together.
He will be Shogun.
Fuck no.
And I will stand next to him. Only then will our clan be honored.
You do not mean that.
You come here, groveling like
See
a
that dragon
beggar,
on his shirt?
bringing a pair of
I'm
murdering
finna show his
Ronin
ass a
with you.
dragon.
No,
On his
brother.
armor, not his shirt. That's his armor.
They are not my family. You are.
You are sentimental and weak. You sicken me.
Ha! Got you, dog.
I'm finna do it to his
Your
ass.
turn.
That's the nigga I been with. I whooped his ass for the papers. For the documents. He was in the woods.
Got them.
Watch this shit. Who y'all want? Naoe or Yasuki? This a god battle. It's not a goddess battle. It's a god battle. She don't fault her fault. It's a god battle, nigga. Let's go. Line eat the beam, nigga. Mars activated, nigga. Let's go. Get your ass back, boy. With all that. Get your ass back, boy. It's a god battle, nigga. Let's go. Come here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Nigga, stop playing. I like that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Come here. There. Get right, nigga. Let's go. God damn! You trying to fuck me up, huh? Let me show you what this motherfucking samurai gonna do to you, nigga. Nah, I need the bean, nigga. Yeah.
You're outclassed!
Utcha.
Words are empty.
Do that shit. Do that. Let me show you what this shit gonna do, right? Shit get real etherous. Ether beam, nigga. Yeah. Fucking
You
them
do
up.
not know what you're fighting!
Get your ass back out here, nigga. Come on, step in my triangle, nigga. Step in my pyramid, my pyro. Let me put that fight to you. Flame. Let's do it. Ease. Ease. Work
You
'em.
won't defeat us.
Work 'em. Let's go.
It's beyond you.
Wham. Oh. He's swinging reckless. He's swinging reckless. I got him. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Get right. Get right. Let's go. Let's go. Nigga, stop playing with me. Get your bitch ass to the ground, boy. Mars rule shit, nigga. You better know it. Mars and Aries, that's me. That was a god battle. That wasn't meant for the god. That was a god battle.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, this nigga throwing smoke
These
bombs
ain't
and.
idiots. They
But he
deserve
did
it.
do his work. He did the work.
Pretty clever, huh?
Not that clever. You got the wrong Isek.
Eh, they're as bad as each other. We beat them.
Ah, he did. He
We're
killed
good
them.
together.
Fuck. You are misguided. You might be right. We're gonna send him some love. We ain't gonna do him like
I
that.
can't deny a certain something.
Well, I'm going back to my village to sell the stuff I found. I knew they were dirty rich. Come meet me. We'll have some fun.
Will he live?
The wound is not deadly.
I think he hit him in the neck.
To blame on his brother.
He almost cost us the fight and got himself killed.
I think he hit him in the neck. Kyle, remember he came and he sliced him in the
We
neck.
would both do the same.
Maybe. But my father wasn't a traitor.
Nah, he might hit him in the stomach though.
You have been fortunate today, Lord Sabatame. Do not waste it.
I will bury my brother, and I will mourn him. Then
What the fuck?
I will work to undo the damage he has done. You have my word.
That nigga said he gonna mourn his own, bro. That's fucking crazy. Got your brother wet. That's some crazy shit. I ain't gonna hold that some fucking. His mind is fucking crazy. Alright, so that's. I think that's like. I got, I think 6 of them going off that board. I'm gonna go check. He gone. He should be gone. Yeah, he gone. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, it's 4. I thought it was 6. I don't know what the fuck type of weapon that is. Ooh. Ooh, that's hurt. That hurt. That hurt. We could do this one. Ooh, damn. So we're gonna have to do that shit tomorrow, bruh. When we got down, we're gonna have to do whatever this shit is over here for Yasuki. We're gonna have to do that shit tomorrow. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start working on this tonight. The Ox. We're gonna start working on this tonight. I do gotta go to work tomorrow, so definitely gotta get to sleep tonight. Let's see what Nayo talking about. Nayo E. She got some new shit. She got a new sword. New sword in the building, man. New sword, new katana. Let me see what. Ooh, oh my goodness. Ooh, wee. Holy smokes. Still blossom. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but I gotta get some blood on this boy immediately tonight. Holy smokes. Bro, I wish you could zoom, man. That bit is hard. I just want to see the details on the fucking the handle. It look like emojis or something. That's what I'm looking at. It look like emojis. Bro, that shit is fucking fire. Yo, this shit is hard. Sheesh. It's a instant charge posture attack at the vault. It's a legendary katana now, mind you that. And it's better than every other katana I got. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is what I wanted. Gratitude. You got a better 10-2. Not by much, but it's better. This damage is way high weapon damage. Let me see. 10-2, 260, 236. Tantu damage way higher. I think I'm gonna stay with my Tantu. So what the goal is not to spend no fucking rank token, no knowledge token, because I noticed when you spend them, it take time to collect that shit back up. See that they don't really tell you. He's in Harlem, south of Warfield. Alright, let's see, can we find him on the map? Over here. Warfield, okay, I see. Okay. Ooh, I know that ain't gonna be no fast. We could just travel over here. Go hit that nigga up. I'm gonna warm my food up. I'm gonna make me some food. My stomach is growling. Yeah, it been a W live stream. I got some knowledge tonight from my boy B there. Shouts out that nigga B there, man. No cap. That boy B there came dropping gems tonight like a goddamn firecracker. And I soaked up all this shit like a sponge. I ain't gonna lie, this ended the saga. It's been interesting. Definitely have. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind getting no fucking eagle in real life. Or a hawk. Or a falcon. Become a falconer. Like, bro, this nigga got a real live fucking hawk. A fucking falcon. That's right. But you need a license for that shit. That's the only thing. I have to do my research. How to obtain a license for a falcon? That's a crazy question. Like, what, nigga? You want a falcon? Yes, I want a fucking bird. But I don't want a regular bird. I want a predator bird. That shit hunt shit. Say for instance, nigga, we need some food. That motherfucker gonna go hunt whatever food you need. Nigga gonna go get it for you. Bring it right back to you. As long as you feed him something too, though. You gotta feed him, or he gonna goddamn fuck up the whole food. He gonna fuck up the whole fish. Oh god, nigga, you don't give him that. Next time, nigga, you go goddamn say, go give me some food, bird. You go send him out to go get you some food. However you do the shit, goddamn. I know it's like you got a command for him. And they gonna come back with goddamn straight bones. He gonna be like, huh, here go your bones, goddamn. You don't want to feed me too. But nah, all them, they don't even eat that much though, so they don't even take that much to feed them. Just get them a little portion. That'll be good. Cause they ain't gonna do nothing but eat with you. They like real pets. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Falconry. How to get your license for falconry? Cause I don't think you can have no eagles. Cause that's like a protected species. But I think you could have a falconry.
Most common questions I get asked is, how do you get these birds and how do you get into falconry? Obviously, you cannot have these hawks and falcons, at least in the U.S., without a proper license. So there's 3 steps that you have to complete in order to gain and obtain the falconry license and start practicing falconry. Step 1, pass the test. Go to your local Game and Fish office. So for Arizona, where we're at, it's the Arizona Game and Fish. Get your test set up. You have to pass the test with an 80% or higher. It's a 100-question test. It's not too bad. You just got to know a little bit of your stuff. Step 2, get a sponsor. A sponsor is anyone who is 16 years or older that has been practicing falconry for at least 2 years. Once you've obtained a sponsor and they've sent you a written letter, hence send that in to Game and Fish, and then you have to complete step 3, is build your muse in your facilities. What does that mean? Every state has their own regulations. Anyone who is 16 years or older that has been practicing falconry for at least 2 years.
2 years.
Once you've obtained a sponsor and they've sent you a written letter, step 3 is build your muse in your facilities. What does that mean? Every state has their own regulations for what the facilities need to be for your hawk or your falcon. Build the facilities to those measurements, call Game and Fish, have an inspector come out, he'll inspect that facilities, and then he'll pass you along. After which point, he'll send you your falconry license. Those are the 3 steps you need in order to get into falconry. And if you guys need any study material or anything like that, mikesfalconry.com or Westerns.
That's interesting. It's not really that much, but it's like you gotta. It's a lot of time. That's what I see. 2 years just to get your license. You gotta have a lot of time.
Went to a book fair and she got it, and I was like, this is the dumbest looking book ever. But I read it and I was like, that was mind blown, changing my life forever. My name is Zane Muhlstein. I'm a falconer in Utah. Started falconry at the age of 13, so pretty young. I first started out with American Kestrel and have almost only flown them since then. Falconry is the sport of hunting with a trained bird of prey.
Yeah.
So whether that is wild caught, captive bred,
basically a predator bird.
It's all falconry as long as you are going out, doing what the bird would naturally do in the wild.
Yep. And he come back to you though.
Hunting animals, they're not pets at all.
No, they're not
They're
pets.
just going out and participating in
They
the hunt.
in the way they are your pet, but in the way they not your pet at the same fucking time. It's weird. It's hard to explain because they still wild animals. You just gotta know, like, nigga, at the end of the day, this motherfucker fly away and never come back. That's just a part of what the fuck come with this shit, nigga, because he's really not my pet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, if this bird fly away and never come back, it was never your pet in the first place, nigga. This is just a part of the game. It's a bond. It got a bond with you.
Second step is finding a sponsor and getting that sponsor to agree to sponsor you for the 2 years that you will be an apprentice. Step number 3, gather your equipment and get your facilities put together. Step number 4, you have to get everything inspected. You have to get your sponsor's letter sent into the state. And then step number 5 is you get your license and you go out and you be a falconer. So step number 1 is taking your test. Every state requires you to take the test. Most states require that you pass with at least 80%. The reason you take the test 100%. What the fuck? Is to show how serious you are about the sport. This is going to ensure that you are going to find the best sponsor. Most sponsors won't even take you on unless you pass the test first. So how do you go and take your test? That's usually the first question people ask. How you go and take your test is you have to contact your local Division of Wildlife or Department of Natural Resources. The administrator will set a date and a time for you to come and take your test. Usually it takes about 2 hours depending on how long the test is. Most of the tests are about 120 questions long. You're not just going to go and take your test randomly. You are going to want to study and learn first.
Alright.
So the things you usually need to know are basic husbandry, raptor identification, diseases, your local laws, sometimes the federal laws as well. How you can learn about all these things are books. The main book that I would use is the California Hawk and Club Apprentice Study Guide. That's what I used. I passed my first time. Another one is online. You can go to the Modern Apprentice, Falconry Told, and there are a lot of mock tests that you can take online as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Step number 2 is finding a sponsor. This can be the toughest step because a sponsor is taking their own time, their own money, their own energy, and their own efforts.
So put that
They
behind you.
are helping you to become the best falconer. The best way to get your sponsor is to go to
Events.
You should contact your state club and see if they have a list of sponsors. Usually they do. Usually they have a list of people who are willing to sponsor. And then you want to meet each of those people and you want to demonstrate how knowledgeable you are. You want to be extremely polite. You don't want to talk about stuff that you don't know about. If you don't know something, ask. Your sponsor has to let the state know that they are going to sponsor. Usually they will write a letter or fill out a form, and then they will give it to the state. Step number 3 is accumulating your equipment and building your facilities. This is step number 3 after you find your sponsor, because everybody has their own specifications for their equipment and for their needs. Don't try to do this before your sponsor can help you, because not everything is going to be correct. Your sponsor knows what they want, and they have reasons why they want it the way they want it. You'll have your own opinion eventually, but follow your sponsor's advice first. There are state and federal laws concerning your facilities and your equipment. Every state has its own different take on what facilities should be like. Follow what your sponsor says. The equipment you'll need for your inspection, there might be more than this, but we'll need anklets, jesses, a swivel, a leash, your perch, your bath pant, the glove, your scale, and your muse. You're going to want to get your equipment and your muse built for the bird that you want to get. Follow exactly what your sponsor says. They will know what bird is best for you, for your area. Listen to what they say. Step number 4 is getting your sponsor's letter sent in and your equipment and muse inspected by the state. You want to contact your local Division of Wildlife or Department of Natural Resources, or you can have your sponsor get you that concocted footage. Just like your test, you're going to have a specific date and time set to have your equipment and views inspected. Once you have everything inspected and it passes, then they'll get you your paperwork, you'll fill it out, you'll send it in, and move on to step 5. Step number 5, getting your license and being a falconer. Usually your state wildlife division will be very busy, so it may take a little while for you to get your license. But after a little bit, they'll send you your apprentice license. You'll go out with your sponsor, you'll trap a bird in season, and then you'll be an apprentice for 2 years. You'll either have 1 or 2 birds throughout those 2 years, whatever your sponsor decides they want you to have. After
1 or
you're
2
done with
birds?
your
I want
apprentice
2.
license,
Fuck that.
you will become a general, which gives you more opportunities and more responsibilities. You'll be a general for 5 years, and then you will be eligible to be a master falconer. In conclusion, this isn't always how it works out. The timing is different for everybody. Every sponsor is
Niggas,
different.
what? Nigga, my ancestors gonna be proud of me. Nigga, I become a master falconer. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
But in general,
I'm chasing everything, nigga. All my dreams, nigga. Master falconry, nigga. What? Tattoo artist, fucking zoologist, nigga. What? Nigga, fucking pro gamer, nigga. I'm going up, nigga. Everything that I want to do as a little kid, I want to do it.
Wishes you the best of luck. If you don't, we hope you continue to watch our videos.
That's why I be telling my nephews and my nieces, y'all chase y'all dream. Whatever you want to do, man, go for it.
Contact your state club, and
that's just anybody like to y'all chase y'all dreams, bro. Oh, I'm still goddamn go jump out of motherfucking airplane. No cap. Me and Black ought to do that crazy shit. But it's just like, we only get to live. But nah, I ain't gonna say you only get to live one time, cause this ain't my first time down
all relatable stuff. Like,
shit, like, while you down, you gotta try to do everything you can, though. Cause you never know, you might not come back down for it. What the fuck is this?
You know, one of the things that's interesting, particularly with the information that's been coming out recently, is the fact that there are historians, anthropologists, and archaeologists that are saying that the interpretations of the ancient world cannot really be defined because there's a lack of continuity as it relates to the peoples and the places, the events, and the things that have taken place. And the reason why that is, and it's quite simply because these different scholars do not want to get into the reality that, as Dr. John Henry Clark often taught us, the missing pages of world history is African history. And so it becomes important that if you want a true interpretation of the culture, of the people and the places, there is no way that you can leave Africa out. But because of the sociological conditions of always attempting to make it seem as if African peoples are inferior, primitive, that they have not contributed anything to civilization, because they lack that ability or desire to, we never get the proper cultural interpretations. And so the work that we're doing is meant to look at the world before the European began to write the history books. And to truly understand the Moors, you have to go before the people that we call the Moors.
Ancient Kemet. Shit.
Such as the West African kingdoms that people give credit to. The Ghana Empire, the Malinki Empire, the Songhai Empire. When you look at Egypt, they go from the first dynasty and on.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with the Moors, they tend to look at 710 when it was reconnoitered by Tarif, one of the lieutenants of the African general Tariq, that went in to reconnoiter the southern part of Europe, specifically Spain. And then 711, July of 711 to be exact, Tariq and his African warriors and some Arab translators crossed over into Spain and began their conquest of this area. This was a preemptive strike.
Having assured himself of the necessary command of the sea, Musa sent the Berber Tariq, one of his freedmen, to possess himself of Tangiers and the strong places of the neighbouring districts with a view to cities of those countries. This being done, Tariq wrote "We have found here 6 vessels." Musa told him to take them and to sail for Spain. Tariq did so in the year 710 and was joined by Musa himself in the year 700.
Musa Mansa.
The conquest took place in the beginning of the 8th century. By Berber troops, whom Musa continued to convert, to organise and to draft into Spain. The tabs you open here are also here. Psst. Tariq took 12,000 of these converts with him on his first landing. There was a tradition lingering from the Greek occupation of the country that Spain would be conquered only by 2 nations composed of peoples unaccustomed to the luxuries of life, hardened by privation and fatigue. The Arabs and the Andalusians alike translated the prophecy to apply to the Arabs and the Berbers. Shortly after the whole of Spain was reduced, there was a general Arab migration to it, and it was with this Arab migration that the high civilization came. For about 50 years, the Berbers in youthful revolution struggled against the Arabs for the sole possession of a country which they claimed that they and they alone had won. The conflict between the dynasties of the Umayyad and the Abbasid in the east gave opportunities for the disaffected of Spain. But about the middle of the 8th century, when the Abbasids succeeded in overthrowing the dynasty of the Umayyad in the east and possessing themselves of the caliphate, after many adventures, established himself under Abd al-Rahman, the first on the throne of his father. Cultivated Arab rule in the West. During the first 2 centuries of the rule of the Umayyad, the Arab dominion in Spain reached its highest point. The court of Abd al-Rahman and his successors became the center of all the art, the learning, the refinement, and the elegance of the modern world. Commerce brought to the shores of Spain the best productions of every land. Science was honored. Arab travelers penetrated to the furthest limits of the Eastern Hemisphere. All that India and China had to teach was known to them. Medieval Arabian achievements in the higher paths of learning are well known. There is no branch of scientific development among the Western nations upon which the Arabs could set their mark, either by original research or by the service which they rendered in transmitting to their European posterity the learning accumulated by other generations in other lands. They initiated
Oh no. I hope this shit tastes good. put the lid on this motherfucker, let this shit cook by itself. Play the game. Put it on too hot. Burnt the whole goddamn house. Why you doing that when you fall back? I'm fall back. I got your name, so don't come back. They got 2 knives out. What the fuck? I need to see, can I get that $20? I think I have to pay $2. I definitely want to got down. Try to buy some Hatap. Hawawaki. That Hawawaki. I'm finna put this shit in the air fryer and I'm finna turn this shit all the way down. No cap, like it's going down, down, down. It's going down in the DMs, but not in my DMs. Motherfucker be like, I'm tapped in. Nah, buddy, you ain't tapped in for real. I'm really tapped all the way in. See, that's how much I'm tapped in. That motherfucker put that bitch on 200 without me even trying. Boy, I gotta wake up at 12 tomorrow. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock on the dot. The fuck?
The Renaissance in Europe by preserving and translating at a much earlier period the great works of the Greeks. They gave a vivifying impulse to all the intellectual life of the West by introducing to...
I think I just made the best gift for my boyfriend. I use this app called Comic Book AI. You just upload a photo, choose the genre and style, add any details you want in the prompt, and boom, it turns it into a full comic book in seconds.
Theology. Under science, we have philosophy. Theology has been at war with philosophy and the philosophers. Plato, Hermes, Plutarch. Seneca was killed. had to eat the poison. Nero's philosopher, who's basically the founder of Christianity. You read anything of Seneca's and you'll find it absolutely perfectly harmonises with anything that Jesus ever said. Because as I will show you, that the words that were put into Jesus' mouth come straight from the philosophers.
But this
Straight
shit
from
got
Plato,
1
straight
point
from Hermes.
fucking
They're
million
rip-offs.
views. What the fuck?
Look, they're not false. We just haven't
But
been
Age
told.
of Aquarius going stupid. Oh, dang, nigga. That shit got 1.1 million views. What the fuck?
Who takes it literally?
I was expecting to
And
see
even
like
the Jews say in
100k
their books, I can
views.
show you some quotes, and I will, that if you look at these stories of ours, and as absurd as they are, and you treat them
We
literally,
conscious, boy. We rising for real. Age of
because it's
Aquarius.
science.
Can't tell me.
The Bible is there
Like,
to
bro, we not
enslave
conscious, bro. We conscious.
fools and to enlighten.
And if a motherfucker ain't conscious, they getting there.
It really
Goddamn,
is.
they better
And
get
you'll
there.
see
They
that.
gonna get left behind.
Love of wisdom. Why wouldn't you love wisdom? Sophia is a goddess. Theos is a god. It's male and female. We're talking about the right brain
And the
the
left
left brain
brain.
persecuting the right brain. The left brain's a tyrant. It's male. It's connected to the five senses. This is the 5-sense religion. Theology. This is how it is. They give you dogma and doctrine.
Yeah.
Over here we study, we learn,
logic,
we observe science.
reason.
Because under philosophy there's 3 branches. There is logic. There is ethics. And there is
reasoning.
Physics.
Oh, physics, yeah.
Science. 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 It's all science. It's all learning.
Yeah.
It's all understanding the world, how it is. Those boys over there have counterfeited these 3 and given us... Sorry to turn my back on you. Morals.
Shit.
Ignorance, fear and superstition come here. They prefer you feed on ignorance, fear and superstition.
Right.
And we'll give you some morals. We'll make them up and we'll shove them down your throat. Don't worry about your own ethics. Don't worry about your goodness and your path back to God. Forget about that. Just believe and you'll be saved. The subject of Prisca Theologia. The ancient theology. Today, and this will be a 3-part presentation, by the way. So today we'll be dealing with astrology, and we're gonna study and look into Western Hermetic astrology. Okay, as opposed to Vedic.
See,
or Chinese astrology.
That's that
This
bullshit.
is the Prisca Theology is a Western school from Egypt. It's Hermetic.
I feel like that's when they be trying to throw you off with astrology when they give you that verdict.
So this is what we're going to be learning. Hermetic
Like, what
wisdom.
the fuck is that? I was
And
looking at
then
that
next
shit like,
week will
that's some
be
bullshit.
astrotheology, and this will be the series of the 3.
Then you got people in the astrology
under
group chat
Prisca
talking about some,
Theologia.
what's your verdict
Astrotheology
sign?
is,
Like, bruh, don't text me that shit.
Here I'm going to be dealing with mainly the Bible, the Judeo-Christian works, and show many proofs of its astral origins. And I've touched on this on many presentations that I've done, but this will be solely devoted to astrotheology. Then we shall deal with, on the 20th of November, with the occult science of Prisca Theologia and esoteric wisdom. So, occult, well, what's something occult? Is that from the devil?
No, that which is hidden.
Well, when you put a
Culture. A culture.
an O there, in Italian, in my language, that's hidden.
That which is hidden.
Is that 2 Ds? Yes? No. Yes.
A cult, motherfucker be like, oh, you in a cult. Nigga, shut up.
And the French say occulte.
We all in a goddamn
Spanish, ocultado.
What's your culture, nigga?
So it's something that's hidden. So when you
what's your culture is
uncover
hidden, it means
like,
hidden too.
So
But
there
it
it
mainly
is.
means culture.
All right. It's not evil, as they want you to believe in the church. The occult.
Cults, nigga. Y'all
It's something
cults
that's
too.
hidden. So we're going to uncover a lot of hidden stuff. Now, astrology is a wonderful science which really uncovers the physical nature, physics and metaphysics, the spiritual nature of the universe. So we're going to be doing some deep metaphysical studies today.
Shit smell like goddamn that shit my brother had in goddamn Boy Scout school. What the fuck?
Fundamental stuff showing the
Smell like I'm
physics
cooking chili or some shit.
underpinning the science of astrology.
This shit better
And then we
taste
see
right.
how that works with the causal metaphysics part of astrology. So we're going to deal with the cause and effect, the whole lot. That's what this is. That's what astrology is. It reveals to you who Isis is, nature, and then the invisible causes. So we're going to do that. I think we'll have some fun. What do you think? Yeah. Now, the ancient theology was given to us by Mercury, Hermes. Mercury, Hermes, Thoth or Thoth, Nebo, according to the Babylonians, Marduk, according to the Assyrians,
Sumerians, same shit.
Buddha in the east. Buddha. The Mercury aspect. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Therefore, Mercury is in the electrical current.
But you know what's crazy? I was just teaching my little nephew this shit, and he already knew it. And so they teaching him in school, right? Because I learned this shit in school, but
what I'm going to get into a little bit later is
when they start to say a Pluto not a planet no more, see, that's the bullshit. Because they don't want the kids to know that Pluto is still a part of our solar system. Pluto still affects them.
Walter Russell, etc. Okay,
Pluto affects all of us.
So there's the sun and then the planets.
Oh, you gotta watch that shit.
Okay, we're going to deal with that later.
I should have asked Kaka.
We've got to understand the physical aspects of
in school still.
Now,
because when I was in school, they taught us Pluto. But when I would start to go out of school, like into the other higher grades, they started taking Pluto out of the solar system. I think that happened in 2008.
He revealed that the divine science was given up to us by the divine Mercurius. Because Mercury in our solar system,
is the
if you think of
intellect.
our solar system as a person, or as a being like ourselves, with 7 planets which correspond to the 7 chakras, the 7 visible orbs, you will understand the role that Mercury plays. Mercury is heavily involved with the right brain and the nervous system.
Yeah.
Now, your nervous system is the messenger to your body, right? You got pain in the toe, the messenger is your nervous system. Goes straight up to the brain and says, you got trouble down in your toe. So Mercury is the messenger of the gods. He delivers the messages from the Christ-like conscious sun center of our solar system. Simple as that. The ancients knew that the sun was a being.
It's conscious.
And it was a being of 3 orbs: spiritual, psychic, and material. Spirit, soul, and matter. Spirit, mind, and matter. That's what the sun is. When we look up, we see a fiery ball of hydrogen. It's electric. We don't see the spirit and the psychic force of the sun, but it is psychic. Now, just I'm going to be drawing mostly on 3 great astrologers. This one from the 1st century BCE, this one from the 2nd century CE, and this from the 4th century CE. Marcus Manilius, Claudius Ptolemy, and Firmicus Maternus.
Turnus. But they names is fucking weird. You know, Renaissance names.
This man who wrote 1600 years ago is going to be revealing
600 years ago.
Of the science.
Talking about astrology, boy.
and how we got to get it. How we come to have it. So I'm going to be drawing mostly on these guys and a couple of others. Al-Biruni and Ibn Israel from the
make sure I get this whole clip before my solo
10th century,
so
from the Middle
I gotta
Ages.
study this shit hard.
And your more modern ones like Thomas H.
Because it's like, I know astrology, but it's like, I want to be able to teach other people. So I gotta study it to the T where I can just spit out the muscle. Like, okay, this going on this chart, your chart getting affected by this, and then the third. Like, I want to be like that. I could do it, but I gotta take time and research and study and try to figure out, okay, which is affecting this person's chart. I want to know about the muscle.
In the 1st century here, just before the turn.
So therefore, if you want to know, you gotta study this shit, boy. Like the back of your goddamn brain.
1st century, 2nd, 3rd,
It's a
4th,
part of
5th,
higher
6th,
knowledge.
7th,
It's a part of the
8th,
divine
9th,
knowledge. It's a part of divine
11th,
wisdom.
12th, 13th,
Learning astrology. This is our ancient science that our ancestors had.
Here, and you've got Thermicus Maternus in here, and your Al-Biruni and Ibn Israel around that period. So it's pretty ancient. And it's good to source these guys because they knew where their science came from. There's no ambiguities. There's no confusion in their minds that it comes from the West. So this is our Western tradition of astrology. Now, just before I jump into this, I did share with you this flyer. Now, this is from the School of Ancient Mysticism in Egypt. Okay, Yusuf Awiyan and Patricia Awiyan. Yusuf is the son of Abdel Hakim Awiyan, who you might remember in this beautiful documentary by Carmen Butler, The Pyramid Code. If you haven't seen this yet, please do. Really, please watch this. There's a lot of truth coming out of Egypt now. It's tying in with everything that I'm doing. Now, I'm going to be speaking in Egypt next year in October with Yusuf and Patricia. It'll be a 2-week tour, and we will go to all these pre-dynastic sites like Edfu, Aswan, Abydos, Dendera, Saqqara, and all of these wonderful places.
Temple of Dendera got the zodiac on the fucking top of the on the top of the ceiling.
The true history of Egypt.
Of Egypt, yeah.
And according to Abdel, who's now passed away.
This shit come from the West, though. They telling you this shit come from the West.
You'll see him a lot in here. He's interviewed a lot. And the words of wisdom that come from this guy's mouth. He is the indigenous wisdom keeper. The indigenous wisdom keeper of Egypt. And these guys speak the truth about Egypt. Because they're not interested in Rome's consensus historical version of Egypt. The proof is there, and the proof is in the books that were Stephen Miller, I hope I'm saying that right, Miller, interviewed Abdel Hakim Awiyan over many years, as did Carmen Butler, to make and produce that beautiful product, documentary. These two books are also based on that indigenous wisdom from Hakim. So I'm sharing that with you because this ties in with it greatly, and the story that comes out of astrology. Astrology has been persecuted for a long, long time now, and it's going to be difficult for me it's always difficult to tackle the mother of all sciences. So I've got a difficult task ahead of me today, but we should be able to understand many, many things about this wonderful science. Firstly, you've got academia who tells you that it's a pseudoscience because it's not based on any kind of scientific approach, provable scientific research. And then you've got your religionists who will tell you that it's from the devil, it's evil, whilst they know nothing about it. Nothing. I often ask people, what do you think is evil about it? Can you give me one fact or one item? And by that time, they've nowhere to be seen. They've run into the hills because they know nothing about it. And as Einstein said, Condemnation without investigation is the height of folly. So, yes, I'm acknowledging that it is difficult, but we should be able to get through things such as...
It is difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Astrology is not easy, bro.
Now, first of all, let me go with Marcus Manilius, shall we?
If you think astrology easy,
I do want you to understand
you
that
got
these
another
guys
thing coming, boy.
revered this science. It was a science to be revered. It was not for fools.
Yeah, it's not for
It
fools.
was for holy men.
It's a
holy men.
real goddamn divine, righteous
Spiritually
people.
evolved people. They knew that reality was spiritual. They knew that. They knew that the material aspect of it was the effect of these beautiful spiritual causes. And they knew the science of it. Because their minds, they were working with the higher mind. You see, this mind. It's this mind that gives you this wisdom. It's in the right brain. Okay? This mind sees the bigger picture. This mind sees the small details. Right? So it sees the trees, this sees the forest. And it is the higher mind because it has a strong attachment to the heart. And the heart also thinks.
Sees the trees,
so once you get those two connected, this knowledge is easy. It's very easy. Now, Marcus Manilius, this is beautiful, the way he introduces this beautiful work of his. It's a 5-part work called Astronomica. So this is book 1. And he says, deeper knowledge of heaven was first granted to earth by the gift of the gods. For who, if the gods wished to conceal it, would have guilefully stolen the secret of the skies, by which all things are ruled? Who, of but human understanding, would have essayed so great a task as to wish against heaven's wish to appear a god himself? To reveal paths on high and paths beneath the bottom of the earth, and stars obedient to appointed orbits through the void. Sorry for my reading, I'm struggling with my eyesight. I should get some glasses, I think. And it's a little bit dark, so... You, god of Selene, take note. Selene, who's Selene? The moon. The orb above the moon is Mercury. So the god of Selene is Mercury. You are the first founder of this great and holy science. Through you has man gained a deeper understanding of the sky, the constellations, the names, the courses of the signs, their importance and influences, that the aspect of the firmament might be enhanced, that all might be roused not only by the appearance but by the power of things, and that mankind might learn wherein lies God's greatest power. Moreover, nature proffered her aid, and of her own accord opened up herself, deigning first to inspire those kings whose minds reached out to heights pondering on heaven, kings who civilized savage peoples beneath the eastern sky, where the stars returned to view and soar above the cities of dusky nations. Then priests who all their lives offered sacrifice in temples and were chosen to voice the people's prayer, secured by their devotion the sympathy of God. Their pure minds were kindled by the very presence of the powerful deity, and the God of heaven brought his servants to a knowledge of heaven and disclosed its secrets to them. These were the men who founded our noble science, and were the first in their art to discern the destinies of people from wandering stars. Embracing long ages in unremitting toil, they assigned to each period of time its particular events, noting an individual's nativity and subsequent happiness, the influence of each outcome, laws of fate, and the great divisions affected by small moments. After every aspect of the sky had been observed, as the stars returned to their assigned to it its powers of influence in accordance with the sure cycles of destiny, they, by repeated practice and with examples pointing the way, experience built up the science.
and from wide observations discovered that by hidden laws the stars wield sovereign power, and that all heaven moves to the eternal spirit of reason, and by sure tokens distinguishes vicissitudes of fate. Before their times, man lived in ignorance. He looked up without comprehension at the outward appearance, and saw not the design of nature's works. He gazed in bewilderment at how strange new light of heaven now surrounding, at its loss, now joyful at its rebirth, nor why the sun so often rose, putting to flight the stars. Look, I can read on, but that's enough. The point I'm making here is that he's clearly saying that these wise priests observed and studied, applied themselves to this science, and came up with what we're going to be learning today.
Fact.
Now, another attack against astrology is the fact that we have precessional slippage. What is precessional slippage? Well, just quickly, I won't spend too much time because I've discussed this in other presentations, so it should be clear. And if you aren't already an astrologer, you should know this. People poo-poo astrology because they say there's how the skies run. Mars the 21st sits here, and this begins the spring, solstice, summer. Therefore, these are the hot photosynthesis period of the year. This is the winter, cold, death, life, death, good, evil, etc., etc. So they gave us this, and 2,000 years ago, the skies for 2,000 years, so from 2000 BCE to year 1 BCE, for 2,000 years, that is, in fact, exactly how the skies work. These constellations were aligned, and it only happens for 2,000 years, every, say, 25,000 years in the precessional wheel. So they were lucky at the time because it was all calibrated, it was all aligned. But since then, what's been happening is the equinox, which happened there, has now been journeying for 2,000 years through the age of Pisces, and the equinox is now there, poised to enter the age of Aquarius for 2,000 years, this 30-degree delta. So it's been travelling through this mutable water for 2,000 years. Jupiter rules Pisces, and there's a reason why I'm mentioning that. And mutable water is also very important to take note of. We are now going into fixed air, okay? Now, as the sun did that, so people born, say, like myself on the 24th of March, were considered now to be Piscean, because the equinox is, Pisces is sitting behind the equinox on the 21st of March. It's no longer Aries. Aries is over there. So we have a problem. Or do we? Well, this is how people reason who study the effects of astrology and don't understand the causes. I'm going to explain the causes by reading from various sources, okay? So let's put that back to there, and we shall change it not, because that is fixed forever. And I will show you why. Okay, Firmicus Maternus and the others that I'm going to read from here give us the reason why you do not change this. There are not 13 signs, there are 12 in this Hermetic wisdom. I'm aware of a Fucus. He grabs about 20 degrees of the ecliptic. Sure, I'm aware of the fact that the Hindus are saying, oh, you're a Piscean now. You're not an Aryan. And I'm aware of Chinese astrology and how it agrees and disagrees with this.
He told me I'm aware they saying you're a Piscean now.
Okay, this is our school for today. And you'll be thankful that you learnt this Western wisdom from Egypt, because it's the oldest, and it is the science that was developed like this, and regardless of precessional slippage, that science applies. Thomas H. Burgoyne. Now, look, he's got 2 volumes, and these if you want to understand Hermetic wisdom, if you want to get all the Hermetic wisdom in 2 books, read these. Please read them. Because all of this setup and all of this is explained perfectly in these books. The Light of Egypt, the Science of the Soul and the Stars. In other words, as above, so below. Now, in the introduction, in the first chapter of Volume 2 of The Light of Egypt, this is how Thomas Burgoyne explains
I'm finna fuck these niggas
that
up real quick, man.
Need not
These
pay
niggas got me
attention
fucked up.
to the processional slippage. In the next 2,000 years, we'll be doing this.
They got me
It
fucked
will
up.
forever be migrating. It takes 24 hours. 24,000 you go through the golden age, through the silver, through the bronze, through the iron. The iron age, in fact, is the
My stomach.
We are now entering the see these in your own birth charts. We're going to go and see what Saturn does to your world, what the sun's doing to your birth chart, what's the moon doing, why are they always so placed, and what does it mean? So let's get to the explaining of this problem of the processional slippage and put it to rest once and for all. So we can put our trust in here because there's a lot of entities out there that would love for you to say, oh yeah, processional slippage, okay, let's turn our backs on astrology. It's no good because the scientists have declared it to be a pseudoscience. You know, let's... Exactly. The shining zodiac, with its myriad constellations and its perfect galaxy of starry systems, derives its subtle influence as impressed astrologically upon the human constitution from the solar center of our solar system. Understand that. It derives its influences from the single stars, so it matters not if the stars are best switched out of place. Whoa, the score is not right. There's no longer there. It matters where the sun is on that angle, because when the sun, as I will go into on a graph afterwards, I'll show you how this day here, the equinox, this day here, on the 21st, are very, very precious days. It is the only 2 days in the year where there is perfect balance in light and darkness. And this is a very, very important thing to know, balance. Because when the sun does that, then this is the imbalance. In other words, from this point onward, the sun is increasing its light. The nights get shorter all the way to this point. And then from this point, the sun must remain just like the moon does. Full moon, dead sun, live sun. They do the same thing. So
This is when everything ignites. In fact, on the 25th of March, you have Gabriel coming down to Mary saying, guess what? You're pregnant. Impregnation happens here. That's why it's the blossom. The sun, the Christ, impregnates the moon in Virgo. Opposite. The full moon is always opposite. See, this is some real good metaphysics. This comes straight out of the Bible. When the sun finally breaks the equilibrium and goes into that sign, the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world, the winter, when it does that, the moon, in its fullness, on Nisan 14, the day that the witnesses go to celebrate the commemoration of Christ, as the Jews do, they go off to celebrate the day. So the sun's passed over from the winter months. They wait for the first full moon, which has to be in the Virgin, because you see, most of the time the Virgin took this and this spot. There were no stars. This was all of the Virgin. The full moon is over here. The full moon is in the Virgin. The same 14. The sun is here. The sun is in the Virgin. The sun is born of the Virgin. Received on the 20th of March. So what we see is the sun is doing this. The orgasm. The yearly orgasm. The flowers, the blossom. The year is celebrated on the 19th. And the day is celebrated. And then the fruits, the harvest, preserve the fruit, and God returns to save the world with its blood. Because when the sun goes through that 30 days of Aries, the blood.
Everyone will know my name.
Okay, so let's stop it there. That's astrotheology, okay? It's good stuff, but it just helps with what I'm going to read. So, I've read this in another presentation, so I'm not going to go through it, but what it's saying is that these influences are impressed astrologically upon the human constitution from the solar center of our solar system, not from the stars. And he's written that in capital letters. Not from the stars. It's very important because you're going to understand many things from this perspective, which occupy the 12 mansions of space. Aries, the fiery, Pisces, the watery, are always there. Aries will always be there, and you'll see why. I'll give you ample reasons by the end of today. Aries will always be there. It will never be Pisces. It doesn't work. It ain't never going to work. Anyone born on the 24th of March will be Aryan in the universe. And we'll see that according to these guys, not according to me, please. You understand that. I'm trying to share with you Hermetic wisdom exactly from the Hermetic school. Okay? No deviation, none at all. It's very important because this school is intact still today, though persecuted, though they have tried to, Constantine and the Catholics and universities, schools, live recently destroyed mystery schools, and they went the Mediterranean and tried to but it's still trying to share it with they will always be there. And instead of it's being an argument against the scripture, it is one of the grandest theories that in all time Aries has been found everywhere, equally as well as Pisces. So, in order to let us digress for a moment and bring forth a fitting illustration of the condition of our atmosphere and the surrounding objects, vegetation, etc. A peculiar condition and a magnetism only their own when surveyed exactly at sunrise. This is true. You notice that at sunrise, don't you? They get this electric stand up to sunset. Faces east. Animals, quiet. And something. sunrise and sunset. They do. Equilibrium. 2 hours later, there is a very different
equilibrium. 6 a.m.
And at noon,
6 p.m. Sunset,
there is a
sunrise, sunset.
The same may be said of sunset, and again at midnight. And lastly, note the difference 2 hours before dawn. This is the coldest period of the whole 24 hours. These are facts. And let your heart, and yet our hearts are all thinking of the same flow. And the earth is no farther away than the sun. And yet it is the angle which receives the sun's light. All the difference between moon and sunset, moon and into these facts is further added that it is sunrise, moon, sunset, the same in some various different portions of the globe. It demonstrates most conclusively that the earth itself is enveloped, so to say, in a complete circle of energy, very similar to the celestial. It begins to is very, very peculiar in its light from 6 a.m.
I'm gonna say my boy arrows for that bitch ass.
Only do this on 2 days of the year, the 21st of March and the 21st of September, where you lock in tightly this science. The sun will always rise at 6 a.m. on that day and set at 6 p.m. And that's the only day that it happens. Right, at the equator. It's the only day. These days are precious. If you only understood how precious they are, that in that day we go through a stargate of equilibrium, and we should honour and respect those days. Because what happens fractally in your body is everything harmonises and everything harmonises when it happens. And they've forgotten these days. In church they call it and celebrate, in the sky. Some other person, not the sun, so they've pulled us away from this true science. But when you start to see these days and unity, you see the unity of all things. You see the cycle of unity. It's easy, simple graphs. That's why they gave us this science.
I'm gonna try to assassinate
and we
one
look at it and we go,
fuck this.
what does that mean? Oh God, it looks devilish.
Sneak up.
Oh, look at these animals, they're scary. And off we go, we run the other way. That's how we've been trained. But he goes on here to explain how Aries gives that particular angle of light. So people born in that month have received that influence, those particular electric rays from the sun. And then wherever the moon is, the moon might go, you might be born, you might have moon in Capricorn. Well, she's sending a square energy to the sun. They're squaring off to each other. So you need to see that her light, which is reflected back to us, is also doing something to the sun in that sign and to us that are born here on the earth. Their influences are distorted or strengthened according to where those planets are laid out. We'll understand this by the end of the day. So, and then he goes on to say how Taurus then has a different angle of light, and the animals and the flowers and everything have a sort of a relaxation time. This is electric, this is magnetic. Back to electricity. To magnetism. So it's like masculine energy, feminine energy, masculine energy, feminine energy. Progress. So this astrology today hopefully we learn how to heal ourselves. This is for our physical benefits. So we're going to go into the healing aspects of astrology, and this is a great book. I'm just going to put this is a really good book for learning how you can benefit from astrology with you can benefit with it. Okay? This is your health in your horoscope by Stefan. There's my eyes again. Stennett. Strange colour there. Okay. So we're going to do that, and we're going to discuss the houses. Okay, have you heard about the houses? Understand what they are? Yeah, okay. The houses start at the ascendant and they go, first house will be here, then second, third, fourth, fifth. And those houses actually correspond with first house, second house, third house. Right? We're going to learn that. So your houses, your health, we're going to do, and we're going to, of course, get right into the physics and the metaphysics. How does that sound? Pretty good? I reckon. I think we'll have some fun. Now, we have a binary star, which is Sirius. I've shown this
You picked the
in
wrong
my
day for
presentations,
this.
I think, but this is a great book by Walter Crittenden dealing with the lost star. And in here, he pretty much proves that we're in a binary. Well, binary might be a deceptive word, actually, because, as I'm going to show, Sirius has another star that goes around it, so it's trinary.
That's
At
enough,
least.
Samurai.
And there are more stars too. I mean, Procyon, Alcyone in the Pleiades has always been considered to be a major player in our star system. Right? So it's a star system, but we can call it a binary because we know that there is
I'll
a
see
direct
you. Do not fear him.
Sirius. So what we've got is we've got Sirius. 0.4 light years away, I think. Okay, and there's our
victory
sun.
this will
and
be.
We are told in this particular book and many other sources that we are in a binary, right? So let's sort of see if we can draw that.
Samurai.
Yeah. It always goes like that, pear shape, but anyway. So, I'll try it. Okay. What Sirius has another star. This is Sirius A, and Sirius B goes around Sirius A, and it takes 49.9 years. Okay? Yeah, this star is a white dwarf. Sirius B. It's a white dwarf. It is harder, 300 times harder than a diamond. It is so heavy that a teaspoon of it would be hundreds and hundreds of tons. I'll get the figures in a minute, I'm going to read them. Hundreds of tons, a spoonful of it. It is spinning on its axis 23 times every minute. This is a sun. This is a star, guys. Right? It's that heavy. Imagine how heavy it is. It's 300 times harder than a diamond. And every minute, it goes about this fast. In fact, my finger, I did this exercise yesterday to work out how fast I should be going. This is about how fast it's spinning. Can you imagine a star?
Surrender yourself.
Doing that? It is so powerful magnetically that it directly affects our Earth. I'm going to show you how. In here, it is all explained. In 1989, when this little fella here, this very heavy, hard little fella, when he passed between Sirius A and our sun, with its Earth going around here, for 2 weeks, prior to that very moment,
What do I have to deal with now?
in 1989, our Earth sped up in its, I think it slowed down first a couple of seconds in its revolution, and then once this went away, it sped up. When you understand how important this is, you see, the Egyptians taught us that this was Isis. This is the most important star in the sky. Osiris, Isis, and that's where Sirius comes from. This dog, the dog star, and it now, because it follows it, it appears to be following that star. Now, when this, in 1989, this star was Sirius A and our sun, the Earth's rotation period relative to this star, the spin rate slowed down in 89, losing a full second per day for a period of several weeks before the event, and then sped up again, gaining a second per day several weeks take note of that, man. That's a star that's 8 light years. Load of Earth. So we're going the influence of the stars. Well, imagine that star way over there. Now imagine all the planets that are getting around our solar system that are so close, so much more dynamic than our solar system. Imagine what they. In fact, you will learn that everything you see, everything, every material shape in your outside is manifested by those stars. Our solar system. Without them, you take away the sun, we're gone. Take away the moon, Jupiter, any one of them, we're gone. You cannot damage that configuration. Even though our solar system is unstable and it has lost components, it has components added to it. Mars, the asteroid belt was once a planet. Read something serious. We know that streams of energy from stars travel in specific directions blow up or beyond the galactic arm in which they are embedded. Stars are positive. Some receiving energy, some sending it out. All of which travels on the path of the magnetic field. Sirius, the largest in the Sirius star system, the one we see as the brightest star in all the heavens, is Sirius A, outshining our sun 10 to 20 times over, with only the mass of 3 suns. Sirius B, a white dwarf star invisible to the naked eye, packs almost the entire mass of our sun into a globe only 4 times as large as the Earth. White dwarf stars are extremely dense. In fact, Sirius B's surface is 300 times harder than diamonds, while its interior has a density 3,000 times that of diamonds. Spinning on its axis about 23 times a minute, it generates huge magnetic fields around it. The two stars dance around each other, constantly interchanging particles.
Interesting.
Because of its greater density and magnetic field, Sirius B takes
Look here!
materials of its larger body. Sirius A, clearly a spectacular star system giving off enormous amounts of energy. Our sun appears puny and insignificant by comparison. Every 49.9 years, the two star systems, Sirius A and B, come as close together as their orbits allow, creating huge magnetic storms between them. As they approach each other, the stars both begin to spin faster as tidal forces become stronger, finally flip-flopping over, actually trading places with each other. There's a Tibetan master, Raa'hubaat, author of Alice Bailey's books, taught in the early 20th century about the effects of the Sirian system on our world.
I can't do
when
this!
Asked what forces were responsible for the world's crisis during World War II, he listed as the number one cause a welling up of magnetic force on Sirius, which produces effects upon our solar system before it can affect. You see how the stars are causal? They are the causal ones. They are the causal ones. They are intelligence, the farthest boundaries of life. According to which produces effects on our solar system affecting the best and the worst of humanity. Sirius produces effects on the worst of humanity. In the global conflict. There's a lot of other issues in this article. For instance, here's one. On January the 1st, you look straight up at midnight and you'll see Sirius above your head. You'll see Sirius above the sky. Below your feet at midnight on December 31st, the sun will be at midnight directly below your feet. So you look up this Sirius and the sun is directly below your feet, so there's that alignment. but that's what's called perihelion. It actually happens on the 3rd of January, 4th of January. Peri meaning closest place. In Latin, you use the expression helion, because helion is the sun. So that is perihelion. So when would it happen helion? Exactly. What's the date? That would be around about July the 4th, wouldn't it? Okay.
Shit!
Yes, it's there. That's where perihelion is at January the 4th, right? Let's call it the 4th, because that's the
Series
last
right
out there. Saying it's back. It's slipped. It's the 4th. Okay. So that's perihelion. The distance furthest from the sun, July the 4th, right? Or around early July. Let's try that.
July the 4th.
Sirius is also associated with liberation. So we just learned that Sirius brings out the best and the worst in man. In fact, according to ancient teachings, the very concept of freedom itself has died in human consciousness because of the influence of this star system. She represents freedom, which is the free. Interestingly enough, the time each year Sirius is close to July 4th, America's Independence Day. Bastille Day, French equivalent of Independence Day, is 14th of July. And Canada celebrates its independence from England on July 1st. Dominion. Venezuela's Independence Day is observed July 5th. This has got anything to do with Sirius. And Argentina's is celebrated on July the 9th. Control happened on June 28th. We get the point, don't we? We see that difference. We see what the stars are doing. There's the sign of the sun's path around the Earth yearly, and it goes. That's the
Alright, so we're gonna switch characters real quick.
Aries is always the first, where the point of equilibrium is broken. Okay, it's always the first, and Pisces is over here the last. This is physics. This is pure science. So that sine wave is produced. We're going to draw this sine wave up on the board now, okay? There it is in the skies. There's the ecliptic of the sun going through all.
We'll end it right here.
And they are like this. The ecliptic, Aries in the head, all the way to Pisces.
I can't get caught here.
That's the ecliptic. Here you have 21 northerly extrazodiacal signs. Here you have 15. They make up 36 constellations. Together with the 12 in the middle are 48. Those 36 have to do with the 36 degrees around the circle, 360 degrees around the circle, and the 360 acupuncture points in the body. It all has to do with stars. As above, so below. Okay, I'm going to show you. So every sign, Aries has three extrazodiacal signs.
I'm up out of here, man. You did. I should divine love, man. Peace and love to the gods. Goddess, see you, my
south of it, it has Perseus.
Yeah, have a wonderful end of the cycle. Boy, wonderful. Good sleeps in the astral run. Get y'all some rest, man. I'm finna do the same thing.
In the north, and it has Orion and Eridanus
rest mode
in the south.